telling me I got to delete shit. Hey man.
Oh, you say my government when I call.
Yeah, like, when you first told me your government, I was like.
So, we at the pie shop in DC. You know, it's before the show. We out here just looking around, catching the vibe, feeling things. You know, of course, we gonna blow some smoke soon. Out here with Art and G. Feel me? Sun going down pretty soon. It's a nice day out, man. You feel me? I don't know where y'all at, but y'all should be here right now, man. It's gonna be hella lit. They dropping jewels, dropping gems, no puns intended. Oh, look, pie shop. Boom. That's me right there.
Cruising on them 22s, got me sitting pretty. You should hear that engine purr. Yeah, kitty, ride through the city. Everybody know me, and the sun is out.
Grandmother who would often initiate fashionable games such as paper dolls. Growing up in the 90s, surrounded by innovative street style, sparked Wu's love for high fashion. However, a string of personal tragedies, including the murder of her younger brother, pushed her into action to What are some common mistakes you see new artists make when trying to promote their music, and how can they avoid these mistakes?
Let's see. Some of the common mistakes I see newer artists do is trying to deviate from what they actually enjoy and just trying to do what they feel is like gonna go viral, or just the most racy, or that's gonna cause the most riff. I think the most important thing all creatives should work on is creating your foundation. So all of your non-negotiables, all the things that you love and appreciate, like try to hone in on those things and allow it to marinate. You know, some of the best things, some of the best foods aren't instant. So, you know, treat your craft like it's your product, like it's something that you want to consume and not get sick by and feed others for. So make sure it's something that you actually would feed yourself.
Okay. Y'all not gonna clap. She cooking better than y'all eating. Tell me that.
Just
She said, "Don't poison yourself, child." I know that.
I would say what keeps myself grounded is really just honoring the balance. Like, you know, there's being productive and doing the things that, you know, push the brand forward. But one of the things that push the brand forward is you, like when you're not the brand. So, you know, having that space to disconnect, or having that space to put your phone down, or having that space to just watch a show, or just write something down and not pressure yourself to be doing something every second, or just neglecting like your regular daytime being. You know, just don't neglect that person. And what was the second part of your question?
What advice would you give to struggling artists to find that balance? But
I mean, I would just say to have some real honest conversations with yourself outside of what you want for your career, just for your life, and be honest with what that takes. You know, we are sometimes warped with the perception of what things should be like right now versus what they really are, and we just continue to disappoint ourselves for not hitting this unrealistic mark that you've never seen, you know, or that you can change at any moment. So I would think to just be honest with yourself, have an honest conversation, and if the answer to your question is not what you thought your answer was going to be, like, be okay with that and know that anything is possible.
Creatives, you can't create consistency with whatever you're putting out. You know, if I work with her, him, her, you know, I'm gonna have a different vision versus streamlining, you know, whatever I'm trying to get to the world, or whatever message I'm trying to put out there. So I think working with one person for a specific project helps your vision look consistent, clean, streamlined, things like that.
no, fine. And in that, how important is it for them to stay consistent amongst all their promotional materials and social media platforms?
I mean, it's key because, I mean, your first impression does matter. You know, if you do start to pop, you know, you want to have that consistent image across all platforms. You know, if you make it, you know, to this TV show, to this news outlet, to this social media page, you want that same image so that you can be remembered. I think that's the biggest thing, is just just having that consistent image across all platforms, all.
And how can they overcome these obstacles to foster a growth-oriented perspective?
So yeah, number one is realizing that you don't have to be born with all the skills that you need to get to where you need to get. So, and understanding. So the biggest thing I've learned this year is helping people understand that, hey, I'm trying to help you make an informed decision of showing you this big system that we need to build and all this possibility. But we don't need to have it figured out before we start, right? We can figure out what is working now, where do you have leverage, where do you enjoy doing stuff, and what fundamental things can we start doing there to start building out the system from there. So it's just starting where you already enjoying stuff, starting where you already have leverage, and then figuring out how we can do more from there, then constantly figuring out like, oh, how do I make this perfect thing, and never taking action.
I can't stop, I won't stop. Pouring, I can't stop, it won't stop. Pouring, I can't stop, I won't stop. It can't stop.
Go.
Yeah. Roll it up, light it up. 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 Let me introduce a real nigga named G-Long. I got going to my money, got a little strong. I broke down a couple of walls. Keep the pussy on home. Baltimore, Phillies, and NY. I get money, I get hoes, and I get fly. Shit get tied up to a sweat knot. My ass niggas always seem to get shot. My show these niggas how I roll. You like a bitch behind the phone. Fuck her one time, then she gotta go. Rhyming no. What the hell you think I be rhyming for? The only thing place my rhyme can go. I have my pain behind my soul. I'm a damn fool. Fuck out some haters, I'm a hanger roll. Fuck around, get your cans roll. Cast closed. Niggas open up this cantaloupe. Facts all the truth, I hop in the roof. It's 48 grams, it's smoke out the roof. The devil's in the suit, I slip out the hoop. I sip on the suit, now the beats on loot. How I roll. I'm the motherfuckers, how I roll. I'm playing $1 an hour, so I'm show these ass niggas how I roll. Yeah, how I roll. I'm show these motherfuckers how I roll. I'm playing $1 an hour, so I'm show these ass niggas how I roll. I've been rolling out. I like it, but that still won't make me wife it. My money is my money, ho. Think it fast, spend it slow. Back outside, I gotta go. Show these niggas how I roll. I roll with gang cheese, bang on gang beats. If I can take a ride that thing, I work on straight her gang beats. They don't know what G-Long about. They don't know what you're talking about. Ill ass niggas that feel your scalp with an ill amount. I'm going to the building club. Nigga shit real don't doubt. Nigga shit real don't doubt. Back. Roll it up. Light it up. 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 How I roll.